They're sure to pierce the skin, and water from a broken well will make you thirst again. When all things you've acquired are tested by the flames, and you can see them melting, then will you call his name? Hey everyone, so it's Esther again. Obviously, because you're watching my video, you know it's me. But I just want to say thank you for subscribing, thank you for watching this video. I really am hoping that this can be something that we can do together, we can go on a journey together in learning the ukulele. So it's been a week now. I got my ukulele last Sunday, so it's been a whole week and I've been able to learn some things which I'm hoping to be able to share with you, and it's just been so much fun just learning the ukulele. So this is a ukulele tag, so I'm hoping to tell you a little bit about the actual ukulele itself, and then we can start looking at, you know, different notes and different chords and things like that. So this ukulele, it's called the Lindo Little Feeling Sapele, Sapil Appet, like the name of it, I'm not entirely sure how to pronounce it, but the Lindo Little Feeling Sapele Electro-Acoustic ukulele. So it's, yeah, so it's like a, I call it a hybrid, it's electric and acoustic, so I can plug it into an amp if I want, or I can just play it as an acoustic, which is really cool. But yeah, so I got this for £129.99, which is really, you know, you might think it's quite expensive, but I just think they're really pretty, and I knew that at some point I would want a nice ukulele, so I thought, well, I might as well just get a nice one now, instead of getting a cheaper one and then getting a nice one after. And I just think it's so nice, and I think it's important to like the instrument that you're playing as well, so it doesn't have to be really expensive. But you know, if you're going to invest in one, just make sure it's one that you like. But you can get cheaper ones, much cheaper ones, £20, £30, even £15 I've seen them for, which still look nice, but they're not, you know, they might not be as great quality, perhaps. But yeah, so I got this from Amazon. You can also get it from the Lindo Guitars website. But, you know, it's called Lindo Guitars, but they also sell ukuleles, obviously. But yeah, and I think it's the same price or a similar price on their website. But yeah, so I got this one from Amazon. It came the next day because I've got Prime at the moment, so it's really, really good. So yeah, that's a little bit about the ukulele itself. If we just go through, just in case, you know, you're interested in like the parts of the ukulele. So yeah, well, so this is the body of the ukulele. This here is called the sound hole. This is called the bridge. Lots of these things, you don't really need to know these things, but in case you're interested, obviously these are the 4 strings. Ukulele has 4 strings. These are called the tuning keys, these things here, and they just allow you to tune the ukulele to different notes. This is called the head. This here is the neck. These, you can see here, these like vertical lines are the frets, and this here, this vertical one here, is the nut. So basically holding your finger at different positions along the neck at different frets will cause different notes. So then the four strings, what we tend to do is we tend to name the bottom one 1, and then going up it's 1, 2, 3, 4. The first string, string 1, is the A string. String 2 is the E string. String 3 is the C string. String 4 is the G string. So then it's G, G, C, E, A. Now, how it works, because I'd never played a string instrument before. When I was younger, I played the piano only a little bit. I played the recorder a little too, but this is the first time I've really played a string instrument properly. I did actually have a violin, I still have it at home, but I never really played it. But how it works is that, so say for example, so this has the bottom string, or string 1, which is the A string. If I were to play it just like that, it's A, without holding, holding any of the frets, or pressing any of the frets. But if I were to hold it at the first fret, then it's basically going up. So that would be an A sharp, or we tend to call it a B flat, and then going up, that would be a B, then onto a C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, etc. And if you picture, I tend to picture how a piano is, the keys on the piano, and then you're just going up in the scale. And also how a ukulele is usually tuned. The strings are usually such that this is G, yes, but you'll notice that G compared to C is lower than G, and that's because that's just that's how it's tuned. So really, in order of like a scale, it goes, so it goes, if you can hear that. So that's C, then E, then G, then A, is how it is actually, how, like, in order of a scale. That's the order, so it's not actually, it's instead it's G, so it's C, E, G, A. But that doesn't make any difference when you come to play it, because you just learn the chords. So for example, so that's playing. So I showed you a little bit how to play notes. So I showed you on the A string, if you were to use the C string, for example, but it's the same principle. So this, playing an open string, is C. If you were to hold at the first fret, that would be C sharp. The second fret is D, D sharp, E, F, G, etc. So that G is the same as playing the open string, only this is, I guess, an octave higher. Yeah, that's an octave higher. So so that's a little bit about that. This video is getting longer than I thought. But yes, that's a little bit about that, and a bit about holding down at the frets. Basically, what I've learned is that when you say, because we've said that the vertical lines are the frets, if you hold down, if you press the actual fret itself, for example here, you get a very muted sound. But if you hold just before the fret, it's not muted. And when I say muted, I mean it's kind of deadened, it's kind of quieter, and it's kind of it's not a clean sound. So what we do instead, we hold down just before the fret, and that's really how you tend to play a note. But then, okay, so thinking about a chord, for example, for a chord, you'd hold the fret. So for C, this is actually a C chord. It's holding, well, we tend to use our third finger for C, third finger, and you hold down at the third fret, and then you play all the strings. And that's a C chord. For example, an F chord is usually holding your first finger on the E string at the first fret, and your second finger G on the G string at the second fret. My fingers are really kind of wet and sweaty at the moment. Sorry, it sounds horrible. But yeah, so so that would be an F string. An F chord. So yeah, so that's a little bit about how to play the chords. As we go along, I'll explain more and teach more, but that's just a rough idea because I know I'm starting from the basics. So that's a rough idea of how the notes work and how the chords work too. Also, if you have any questions, just comment down below. Even message me, even send me a message and just ask me any questions. If you want me to go over something or detail something in another video, just let me know so I can do that. I'll be more than happy to do that. Okay, so before we end this video, a little bit about tuning. So tuning, so as I said, these are the tuning keys here and they just help you to tune the notes. So by turning them, you can make the notes higher or lower. And for that, I recommend getting an electronic tuner. I downloaded a few tuner apps on my phone, which they're not too bad if you don't have an actual tuner, but a tuner that is really good and I do recommend, which one of my friends has, is called it's a Snark. The brand is Snark, and it's like a clip-on tuner. You just clip it onto like the head of the ukulele. Works even if it says a guitar one, works the same. You just clip it onto the head and it works off the vibrations basically, and it allows you to get the right note. So you know that this should be the G string, C, E, A, and it just allows you to tune it. So that's great. So I recommend one of those. And then yeah, so that's a little bit about my ukulele and about ukuleles in general. I hope you've enjoyed this video. As I said, comment down below if you want to ask any questions or give any tips, advice, just anything. Comment down below. Subscribe if you want to continue to learn more about ukuleles and things like that. As I said, ask me any questions. Thank you for watching. Bye.